I just want to share information that I've learned. Um, I've learned my information from those that spent their life researching for the truth and have been sharing it, mainly on television first and then on the internet. The main source I got my information from in the first place was um, Rude Awakening, and on television I got it from well, I started out with just Baptist church and stuff like that, where they would talking about all the pagan invasion, how they brought in all this pagan stuff, and it was all in the history books, and then they took it all out, and how they don't want you to know things, and they don't want you to know about the giants that was in Noah's time and are surfacing again, and how some of them are hid, and and there's all kinds of information out there. So what I want to do is bring forth the truth as I have learned it. And one of the main things I learned is that there's no J in Hebrew at all. Not in real Hebrew, not in the original, not in the Paleo, not in the ones that Abba Father fingered the commandments with, and not any in the picto, no, the Paleo pictograph. There's no, there's none of our letters there at all. The English language didn't even come about until after YAHUSHA, which is the name of the Messiah, came, sacrificed himself, paid the price, put his blood on the Ark of the Covenant, and went down, got buried. His body did, and his soul and his spirit went down and set the captives free from hell, and brought them back up to Abba Father, Yah, for the first fruits. And I've learned how to replace words that they have given us that's not pure words, and how a lot of these words are not even true words that are acceptable to the Creator for us to be using in everyday language, because they can bring forth bad things. And so, like, whenever people say the BLESS, I've learned that that's a very bad word, actually, and that the right word is kadosh, which means dedicated. So there's a lot of things I've learned, and I just want to be able to talk and share these things with other people to help them to realize that you may not know everything that you think you do, and the things you know may be totally wrong, false, and well, you just gotta search. There's a lot of evidence out there. There's a lot of archaeological evidence, substantial, physical, and these evidence is like in the ground, where this man named Ron Wyatt found Noah's Ark, and they got it on YouTube. They have got where they mapped it all out and everything. They did a lot of scientific evidence proving that it's there. And also the Mount Sinai in Arabia, where the Ten Commandments was given, and also where he was given instructions by the breath of the Creator, which is called the Ruach, which we here in America call the Holy Spirit, which is actually, I found out here recently, that it's not a good word either, because you don't say the word HOLY, because it's not really of our Father either. That it actually came from the pagans over in the eastern part of the world, where they have India and places like that. Yeah, well, I learned about that. There's so many things that I have learned I want to share. and other things that I know other people have learned that they want to share. But we have to learn to get rid of the pagan ideals and the mindset that we've been brought up with and taught, and learn how to accept the truth instead of the lies. Because the lies is what destroys. The lies is what has been given to us. So we need to come together to find out the real truth on all of these things, because I know there's people out there that's finding out information every day. We need to come together and stop arguing and backbiting, backstabbing, and actually, like, you know, piranhas that turn on each other and turn on other flesh and just eat each other up. We need to get together and tell the truth in everything. And a lot of this, the truth is not pleasant, especially to people that, don't really want it. They just want to, be, patted on the back and say, oh, everything's going to be alright. It's not going to be alright. No. This world is corrupted. This world is falling apart. This world is being destroyed. First by the evil one, who manifests himself in different places and different creatures and stuff, which is also, well, it's just not him, but all those that come with him. But there's so much to talk about. And I really don't know where to begin. And I would really appreciate people to come in and talk with me. And let's see what we can come up with. I mean, there's other places I've got my information from. Rude Awakening, All of My UN. Let's see, there's people on my Facebook that I've got information from. And we're all trying to come together to get people to realize we've been blinded all of our lives. It just wasn't the Hebrew people that were blinded. Those that were supposed to be called Christians, well, they even the word Christian, if you research it, I mean, really research it, not just on the computer, but from other ancient books and stuff and manuscripts and things, you'll find out that the word Christian, Christianity, Christo, Christ, are all one and the same and all come from the pagan sun gods. And not just one, but they had many. And they did it in different time periods and different time eras. From before Noah, during the time of Noah, and then after Noah. They redid it. And all this came from the archangel that fell, that was actually kicked out because he got pride up into him and said he was going to be up above the Most High, going to be better than him. Going to be the Creator himself, which is stupid. He can't do that. I mean, totally dumb. So, yeah, there's a lot of people out there that think that there's no God, but look about it. I mean, think. Shaitan himself is the God. That's his name, is, because our Creator's name is not that. That's why he gets upset with people. Because they want to put all these names on him, then that's not his name. He gave us his name with his own finger in his own language. And people need to learn to get a grip on this. Wrap their heads around it, think about it, stop running away from the truth and face it. He is Hebrew, people. And he made the whole world, and he wants us all to come into one skin with him against the evil one and evil ones that join him. But those that don't, well, they're going to get destroyed by the Creator himself. There is no ifs, ands, buts about it. This is what I want to talk about. But if people don't want to talk to me, then that's fine. I just keep on talking to my Creator, Yah, YAHUAH, which I have found out is his name, which is from the transliteration from his Hebrew writings that he wrote himself. So when we translate it into our language, we're actually translating it to where everyone can say it. Because this is what he's chosen to do. He's chosen to translate it from his Hebrew into our English language, but without the pollution of what was added to it that isn't supposed to be there. Because there is no J in Hebrew at all. And people have added this to say Jerusalem. Well, there's no J. Jewish. Well, excuse me, but there's no J. It's Hebrew or Israel. I mean, Ashrael starts with a Y. It's hard for me to say it. And besides that, I'm also nervous. I'm not used to being on a camera, so yeah. I don't like doing this. I don't like being out in public. I want to stay out of the public, but yeah, I have to do this. Because I was called by the Creator to do it, so I'm going to do it. Now, people that have, what do you call evil spirits influencing them or having them inside them and dwelling in them, you can see them a lot of times if you have the spiritual eyes from the Creator, which comes through his being, giving you his ruach through the immersion of the ruach. Some people call it baptism. So you take the baptism, which is not really what's supposed to be called. It's supposed to be called being dipped, immersed into his ruach, into his breath. You will get this discernment when you have received YAHUSHA, the Messiah, and you see the ruach. You ask the ruach to come in, dwell inside, cleanse you out, keep you clean, help you to learn all of the things, all the pitfalls, and you will see just how evil this world really is. And you have to separate yourself from the evil, because the evil will try to consume you. Well, I just wanted to let you know that when you look into my face, what you're seeing is, well, you're seeing me, but yet my eyes, I had surgery done on them. I think it was 2004, on both eyes. I had cataracts. They would take it off, and they said, but whenever they had to take them off, they would have to put in artificial lenses. So they put in artificial men lenses, and they fix it. And so whenever you look in my eyes, you see that you're not going to see the way that I used to be. You're going to see my eyes reflecting something else, because it's not my natural lenses. Just thought I'd let you know that right off, because some people will have the discernment and see that I don't have natural lenses in my eyes, and that they can see different than what would have been without fake lenses. I mean, without the natural lenses. If I had natural lenses, my face would have been different as far as my eyes go. But yeah, I just want to let you know that what you're seeing is who I am. And yes, I know how to do spiritual warfare. I've learned how to do this for many years. Started out a long time ago. And no, you don't use the name JT, because that is Satan's son's name, which is also the one that's buried in duty, yo. In the, let's see, in the scriptures, which they call the book of Enoch, which actually, if you go back to the original, where it was actually wrote by the angels given to him, it's not wrote in English, and it's not Enoch, it's Anak. Yeah, I found that out through the book. And, well, the leader, Sanjazel, which is also Satan's name, well, his body was buried in Judea. It was found, covered with rocks, and buried in Judea. This is in the book there. Now, there was a person that was on YouTube that said that he was going to show you his Messiah. Well, they took the video down. I don't know what happened to it, but I saw it. And he said that he's going to show you. And he went over there to the Judea and said this was his Messiah. Actually, he said Lord, which is a bad word. You don't say that. There's a lot of bad words you don't say. Because the Lord is actually related to a Baal, which is a pagan deity, so-called, which is not really a deity at all. He's just, a wannabe that can't be. There's a lot of wannabes that can't be out there. They cannot be the creator. There's only one creator, one deity. The other ones are just wannabes that can't be. They're entities, but they're not a deity. So, well, that's my take on everything so far. Just a little bit. If you want to talk to me about things, I'd be more than welcome to hear you. So, and maybe discuss things, and maybe you get more information than I do. I mean, there's more things out there. And, I mean, people put up the videos, and then they get taken down. They show you things, and then I mean, I've had my videos taken down. Because they knew who I was. The demons did. And they was infiltrated into those that are running this internet. So, yeah. Just thought I'd let you know. I'm going to keep on doing spiritual warfare. I'm going to keep on doing what I was called to do until the moment of my last breath. Oh, and by the way, when you've had a personal visit from the one that actually went against Abba Father in the first place, which is, Sanjazel, Satan. Oh, and he's not Lucifer. Lucifer was the title of who he was supposed to represent. That was his station that he was at when he was in heaven. He was the most beautiful angel. And he was supposed to bear up the light. See, that was his job, his duty, his station. Bear up the light. But he didn't bear up the light very long. He got kicked out, thrown out, and yeah. His name is not Lucifer. That was his title. It's what he did. Like, if, let's say, there's archangels, there's sub-archangels, there's captains, there's generals, just like there is an armies down here. Only they're called different names up there, and different ranks, different titles. So his title is not his name. Just like the captain of a company, or I should say the CEO of a company, the one that's in charge, the one that's running this one or running this one, doesn't mean that that's their name. So Lucifer is not his name. That is his title that he had. That's why it says in the scriptures how you have fallen. Because he was a light bearer, but now he's fallen. Do you understand? He's not the light bearer anymore. He doesn't bear the light. He doesn't bear the truth. He is the king of darkness, the prince of darkness. He is evil. He's the father of all lies. And he's got, the Googles of them. That's why this is called Google. Because, they named it after the demon somehow. Or demons. Because, a ghoul is a demon. And they named the internet server here, browser, that is a satellite, and everything else. Google. Ooh. It's a demon. Evil spirit. When the evil spirits combine themselves together, change shapes, and do all kinds of things. But they're not as powerful as the fallen angels themselves. Which, by the way, they are already here. They've been here for a long time. Let them live underneath, inside of the earth. People's talked about them on the internet and things. See, I don't listen to people telling me where to go to and stuff. I listen to the Ruach. And the Ruach guides me which sites to go to, which ones to click, which ones to watch. So I do. I learn as much as I can. I try to share. Sometimes it doesn't go. Sometimes it does. I trust in our Father that whatever happens will be His will. So, just to let you know, this is all I can say for right now until I get busy talking. So, thanks a lot. I look forward to discussing things with people if they want to. But everything must be according to Yah's will on my channel, on my hangout. If it's not, I won't talk to you, and I won't let you talk. So you got to stay in line with the scriptures and with our Father and with me and with what we say, or you're not talking to us. So I thank you very much for your time and look forward to seeing or talking to anyone who wants to talk to me that is respectful. Oh, and by the way, I don't show respect to Satan, to Shaitan, or to his evil ones. I mean, it's not respectful for them to come and invade us or try to take us over. So I show no respect to them or to that evil poop. And I said poop. He's not a pope, he's a poop. And he's going to go into the poop with all the other popes. And I look forward to that. So I thank you very much. Talk to you soon. Or see you soon, maybe. God's will. Shalom to those that are truly of Him. Those who are not, you don't get it at all. Bye.